Okay, Sharif James again, Artist Corner, one of the hosts. And as you can see, we with the lovely lady, Miss Jones, backstage. And she just got finished doing her thing, dropping some of her new singles. And she was on the stage doing her thing just now with her dancers and the whole crew. And we just got to say to you, first question is, how do you feel about being in Newark today?
Oh, wonderful. I love Jersey. My son says, yeah, Jersey always gives me a lot of love. They always call the radio station with all the shout-outs first. They're always supportive, and yeah.
I got to ask you, Ms. Jones, you was up there moving today. What make you move the way you was moving, and how do you, like, you know, y'all put in a lot of practice, you know, because y'all just added a lot of flavor to the songs. Tell us a little about that.
Thank you. I'm sure my dancers would be glad to hear that. He complimented y'all on your moving, and they do practice hard. Well, we rehearse because we don't want to just get out there and just stand there and, you know, look like we don't belong. People pay their money, so they deserve to get a show.
Okay, you know I got to get into this album that you just dropped, right? And it is called Miss Jones, the Other Woman. Now we got to know, I want you to let our viewers know, where did that name come from?
Miss Jones or the Other Woman?
The Other Woman, the album.
Well, just because I think there's a lot of women out there that are in relationships or believe that they're the #1 lady.
Right.
Pardon the pun, with pun. And they're really not, but they don't find out until way in the relationship where their feelings are involved. And I wanted to kind of write material for situations like that. You know, sometimes people can find some answers in music and in lyrics, so I definitely watch enough Jerry Springer to know that there are women out there that are the other woman. So.
Right, so you put a lot of creative in it,
yeah.
A lot of thinking and planning into your album yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a control freak. So.
Oh, well, yeah, that control freak. But she was definitely controlling things on stage. Let me just say this to you. We see that you featuring some of your guest artists, Big Pun.
Yeah.
You got Mobb Deep. You got Jazz, Craig Mack, and Dougie Fresh. Yeah. The old Dougie. Okay. Tell us a little bit about working with Big Pun. How was that working with him? And you know, he's like a platinum artist right now, so now it was real exciting. Tell us about it.
But he got to go platinum. Pun was, I don't know, that was the most interesting experience because we were trying to get the record done several nights, and for a number of reasons, we'd go to the studio and the reel wouldn't be there. Or we'd go and then the equipment would break down, and just something would go wrong, and then we became friends, you know what I mean? In all the downtime, we became friends, so when we actually wound up recording, it was more of a family connection. So I think, yeah, so he did the little extra this because he felt it, I think, from his soul, and now we're like really close, and we're both the same sign, and we hang out every day pretty much, but he's working on his new album, and I'm going to be able to do some writing on some of the R&B artists that he has coming out, and hopefully he'll be on my next album too.
So one opportunity leads to another opportunity, huh? So you put a lot of preparation into this project.
Oh yeah.
How long did it take you, like launch, man? Let our viewers know how long it actually took you to actually get this completed and done.
This album, it took longer than it should have, but Motown Records was going through a lot of inside changes, so it took about 1.5 years, but the next album will probably only take 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, because you know, you already start working on material while you're on tour, and while I was on tour this summer with Pun, I already started writing my stuff, so it shouldn't take that long. So you won't have to wait for the new Miss Jones album entitled Cleopatra Jones.
Okay, and we see you got the other artists. I see y'all dropped the Big Pun video.
Yeah.
And what's the name of it?
#1 Lady, #1 Lady with Big Pun. Thank you.
How long did it take y'all to do that?
Oh, that was an all-day, all-night thing. And you know what's so funny, or really wasn't funny then, but the air conditioner broke. And that was what they recorded as being the hottest day of this past summer. And we were all like, everybody had an attitude.
Just frustrated.
And everybody was frustrated and stressed, but everybody still did their best. Charlie Baltimore, she stayed to the end. When the cameras came on, she would smile, you know. Yeah, changing faces. Everybody really, really true professionals, and we all stayed to the end, thank God. Johnny Cochran. Yeah, Big Willie style.
Okay, Big Willie style.
Everybody just really came together for that, for me, so there's a lot of love. Despite what you hear, all us women in the industry do not hate each other. We actually support each other.
Now I gotta ask you, what's the plans after tonight?
Oh, tonight, well, I'm doing a movie over in Czechoslovakia with Ice-T, Silk the Shocker, Snoop Dogg, and Big Pun. So we leave for that next Saturday. So between now and then, and I just walked in earlier today from Chicago doing Jenny Jones. So I haven't had any rest. And so I'm going to go home and go to sleep. And then tomorrow I'll start packing.
Miss Jones still looking good. No matter what, she's just still keeping herself up.
Thank you.
Artist Corner, backstage with Miss Jones. She just got finished doing her thing.